Greetings, defenders of our fledgling village. Rodamon here. Thank you for tuning in to Dwarf Fortress. Episode 17, Breaking the Peace in Boltsmysteries. Okay. Here we go. A werejackal baby, Iden Stulvikod, has come. A large jackal twisted into humanoid form. It is crazed for blood and flesh. Its eyes glow spring green. Its black hair is unkempt. Now you will know why you fear the night. Pausing? Where is it? Oh, right next to a crafts dwarf. Well, it's good knowing you. You're about 10 years old. You are not... Huh. God, you have a lot of family. Okay. So before I unpause, how close is it? I don't think it's going to pose too much of a threat, but I don't want to... I mean, it is a were animal, which is, yeah. So the thing is, when you're injured by a were animal, you end up becoming were yourself, generally. So we'll have to keep an eye on anyone injured in this fight, and we'll have to keep a log of, like, who they are and what comes of them, because, this is one of those, like, death spirals that can happen, where you get attacked by a were animal, it turns more people into were animals, which turn more people into were animals, and you see how this is going. So I'm opening up a text document here so I can keep track of who was wounded by the were animals, so that we can potentially isolate them, quarantine them, etc. Alright, but before we even do that, let's do burrows. So, my burrow is... God, I haven't painted a burrow in a long time. Establish a burrow. Burrows are work and living areas where citizens can be assigned. Workers will try to limit their tasks to the confines of the burrow, but they will sometimes form paths which pass through other areas. Burrows can be suspended and unsuspended freely. When a burrow is suspended, assigned citizens will ignore it. It can be useful to assign all of your citizens to a safety emergency burrow, which you activate in case of intruders. Yes, add a new burrow. So, burrows are going to be... behind this bridge, which means no tavern, no temple, no guild hall. Actually... no, I'll run the risk of allowing them to access to this. So this will be like the less restrictive burrow. And then there's the like, oh crap, I'm gonna die burrow, where we, here, let me zoom all the way up, where we like really restrict the hell out of them. Now I'm just painting everything below, but maybe not paint the cavern stairwell. So, here is the cavern area, and we won't let them there. So they don't go near the caverns, and they don't go near the surface when burrowed. I also need to add the farm. So farm's added. And everything but the caverns. Okay, so I think this burrow is good. We'll paint this as just a gray color. It's easier on the eyes. And this is going to be... stay inside. Sign Is there an assign all? Yeah, assign all. Okay, so now they're properly burrowed. Next step, squads. I'm gonna have my archers take on the target. I'll have both. And let me hide the overlay so you can actually see it. So now, Marks Dwarves and Axe Dwarves are ordered to kill Aiden Sulfulcod, or whatever the heck their name is. Alright, I think I've done due diligence. I'm gonna unpause. Godin is wounded. Very obviously. And been wounded by a were animal. So let's write his name down. Godin Adaskubuk. Got it. The dog has yet to be wounded. Alright, Godin is unconscious. The were animal was a Dwarven baby. Okay, so babies be a problem, huh? Squads, keep killing it. Alright, I think the stray dog, I'm gonna name it Were Dog. Is gonna be a problem. So, Godin here has definitely been wounded by a were animal. And I'm gonna go ahead and assign a chief medical dwarf, which I will raffle off. So raffle timer is up. Let me just prepare the raffle so that we can diagnose the wounded. So Adil here is going to be the chief med dwarf. And let's see. Where are you? Yeah, here. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Come on, kill it. Kill the baby. Baby dead. The dog got it. Okay. I am gonna do something. You know what I'm gonna do. Pets livestock. The were dog gonna be slaughtered. They killed the thing, but like realistically, bit of a risk to keep it around. Now, the other thing is you are... Should we exile the wounded? How should I handle this, essentially? So I put my squads back to training. I'm going to lift the zoning burrow. So this key here is like, they should not gather from outside the burrow, but I'm going to suspend the burrow so that they can go wherever the heck they want. And I've just put up a poll on whether or not I should exile the wounded. Which is Godin. Asda Kabuk. So, leave that up to you. Definitely a case of wrong place, wrong time. As far as I know, this child, dwarf child that turned, was not part of our community. Our pop numbers haven't changed, right? So we're dead and missing. It's not like one of... Yeah. So this baby here baby was not, I think, a colony member, unless I'm mistaken. But it looks to me like you guys are overwhelmingly in favor of cast out the mutant. Before I do that, relations. You only have passing acquaintances with anyone. You don't even have any relatives here. All right, bye-bye. Expel. Population 57. And the yays have it. The risk is probably mitigated, I think. Because as long as we actually did slaughter, and I'll keep track of it, as long as we're actually slaughtering the dog and exiling the ones that were wounded by the were animal, I don't think there will be an issue. And if you wonder if you are of the mind that this is like an extreme response, I'm not necessarily going to disagree with you, but with that said, anyone that has played Dwarf Fortress enough knows that, like, it might feel extreme, but it is also somewhat appropriate. The cascading colony collapse is a result of not taking, like, were animals seriously, can catch up with you quick. And no one else was wounded, no. I was watching the whole thing play out. The were-jackal baby wounded the dog, wounded Godin, wounded no one else because the dog ultimately killed it. It was only a baby. It was not a particularly difficult kill. Well, okay. Yeah, I'll reroll that. Who was I raffling off anyway? I forget. Short-term memory. Oh, the medical dwarf. Reroll. Madsy, you're the med dwarf. The Black Darner Madsy. Okay, my burrow is definitely suspended because I can see them moving around, which is good because I ran out of beds, so we need to go collect the wood for the beds. Yeah, vampires are much safer than any were creatures. Vampires will, like, weaken you by drinking your blood, possibly kill you by drinking your blood, but they were not going to spread. Whereas, like, were animals, like, if you have a tavern and all of a sudden, like, one of the animals in the tavern goes, "Hey, I'm a were animal, ha!" And you're like, okay. Then all of a sudden, anyone that got wounded by them potentially turns into another were animal, and yeah, big problem very quick. Okay. Once the bedrooms that I queued up are, I think they're smooth now. We're missing a few doors. We're missing... Yeah, I don't even have the doors. I'm going to start working on smoothing out the tavern now. And then putting the furniture in. I'm still not convinced that I'm not going to, like, replace the walls, which is why I'm not smoothing out the walls. One could. I'm just choosing not to. Like, personal preference and all. And then eventually I'll set up the stockpiles and everything else. Okay, the stray were-dog was slaughtered. I think it had to happen. Who also is cranky? Geshud is now even more cranky, and then a child that is playing is apparently upset. Geshud, what is your deal? You're bored. You were unable to practice a craft for too long. Yeah, I don't care. I know they want to go craft something, but like, I don't care. They're my crossbow person. They can fight me. Butchered and turned into chili, nothing bad will happen? I'll be fine. We're just eating the werewolf. Is there a way to remove the other zones? So this is my hospital, the healer enchanted. Is it, though? I don't recall. No, it is. Okay. So the doctor is going to be Madsy, the diagnostician is going to be Madsy. Oh, Madsy is going to be the, I guess, whatever. It's fine. You're assigned there as a doctor. You're going to do diagnostics, actually. And then the doctor will be someone else once we have people. I don't think I have a suturer, but I don't have a lot of other people that could be in there. All right, the reason why I was wondering is I think I removed the tavern zone and it still thinks it's a zone. No, this is not the healer enchanted. What the hell? This is Guild Hall. Zoning all, okay. What the heck? Let's repaint this. This is the green bristle. Okay, so the petition is done. I think there's only one carving left to do. It's going to bother me if they don't actually finish, but Kilgore will eventually get around to it. Although Kilgore is now starting on the smoothing out the tavern. Akia stole a bismuth bronze bolt. Whatever, it wasn't even mine. You can have it. Squads, how are we looking? I haven't really checked up on them for a while. I'm sort of curious. Why is Tal flashing? You're a legendary planner. Oh, look at you. Super good. Alright, we definitely have the backpack and the water skins now, and the bucklers. So I'm just making sure... I think we're missing 2 backpacks, but making sure that they have, like, their equipment properly assigned. Ammo looks fine. Cool. Plum helmet plots look good. Mayor has mandated the construction of goods. Mayor. Made a masterpiece bed and buckler. I have a mayor? Apparently I have a mayor. I didn't know that. Geshid is a different Geshid is now our mayor. Okay. Well, they are going to want a decent study, a decent quarters, a decent dining room. So I'm going to need to work on mayory stuff too. The current priority is make armor for the squads, a tavern and inn, and mayor quarters. I will raffle off the mayor. I didn't realize that we had like an election now, but yeah. All of a sudden, we do. So... down on the bedroom layer, we still have the, so Scorpio still has the, like, the manager role. So that hasn't changed. So if we take a look at the royal roles here, Scorpio is still the manager, the broker, the bookkeeper. But now we have a mayor rather than, like, an expedition leader, because we're no longer an expedition. Okay, so given that, I'm going to... what rooms do they need? They need a study, a dining room, and a better quarters. Okay. So these are going to be the mayor rooms, and we'll get that going now. Ever busy. I am ever busy. Dwarf Fortress definitely be like that. Yeah, you love that the list of priorities keep growing without ever shortening? I know. Like, the amount of armor that I've made so far... is 0? Like, I've made no progress on armor. Are they even working towards it? Let's take a moment and just look at the work orders. So, like, steel helm. We still didn't even have the steel bars for the steel helm. Taking a look at our bars. We've got plenty of pig iron, coke, and iron. So it's just a matter of, like, making the steel. But, like, I can't even get ahead of that. You know, I've even added another smelter. What I might end up doing, let's go ahead and assign another dedicated smelter. So, labor. Smelters. This herbalist. What was their name? Zolban? All right. Bed. So that will be the mayor bedroom. This will be the mayor dining room. These are going to be nice because they're full of, like, platinum and magnetite, which is, like, a preferred material for your walls. So cool. Then we're going to have a office. So a table and throne. And then this will be a dining room, which is, like, basically the same requirement. We might need some furniture in these rooms. It depends on the mayoral requirement. And is this is a different Geshet, right? Yes, this is a different Geshet. So you're going to be mayor. Mayor the mayor. And we're working on your demands. Demands make them sound unreasonable. They're not unreasonable. They are the elected official, after all. I, in fact, voted for similar positions myself, just like 2 days ago. Snatcher. Okay. Yep. So, the raffle for the mayor is Tarzan. Mayor Darzan. Alright, so, people in the chat were joking. If you don't want children, you can have them play outside, and then they get, like, kidnapped by things. So we have, 3 goblin thieves that are trying to, like, kidnap children. I think would not mind cutting my teeth on some goblins. And then, of course, what we could do is we can, tell the children to stay in the burrow. So I have 11 children that need to be away from the goblins. And we will, we'll see about murdering some gobs. Of course, oh, yep, you're dead. Bye-bye, dude. Yeah, this goblin was like, shh, bye-bye. Yep, you're dead. Yeah, the Snatchers, they didn't have a good time. Where'd the other ones go? So, one Snatcher is here, who's absolutely dead. Where the other ones are? I always have a hard time, like, tracking. Because you can't just, like, this is where they were first showed up, but it doesn't follow them. Squad, your orders is to kill goblins. Can you show me where they are? Well, unpause. So they must be this way? I think they're running for their life. Because I was not slow at the murder. You think they're still inside? I don't think they are. I think they got about this far, and then they just ran. They booked it. So one went northeast, one went southeast. And, there's... Oh, that's Badge of Blood. Oh, here's one. He off-tiled, and the other one's probably going off-tile, too. One way to check is just like, what are my squads doing? So they're going east. I don't see them anymore. But we definitely got one of them. He got plugged full of holes. A lot of his gear is pretty threadbare because we like shredded him. So he's got a troll fur bag and like some mittens and socks. Gonna unlock it so we can actually like move it. But I don't think there's really a whole lot of value in corpse stripping. Alright, taking a look at my dwarves, no reachable valid target indicates that they are done. So I'm going to put them back on training regimen. And clear the alerts. Definitely did it. Okay. Back to the bedrooms. So this is going to be an office. Actually, this will be a dining room. This is assigned to the mayor. And then here is going to be the office. And the bedroom needs to be signed as well. It might not meet the quality specifications just yet because it's not smooth, but it will be improved. This is the mayor bedroom. All right. Now, in terms of needs, it needs to be improved. The dining is fine, but the others are not. And then also, the bedroom needs a weapon rack, armor stand, 2 chests, and a cabinet. So let's make a weapon rack and armor stand. And that will probably be just a one-off. So up to our crafting quarter. Do out of stone. Make rock weapon rack. I'll make it out of cinnabar. Rock armor stand out of cinnabar. Give it a nice red hue. And then the chests and cabinets can be shale because we already... Well, let's make a one-off chest and cabinets. So what was it? 2 chests and a cabinet, I think? 2 chests and 1 cabinet. Okay. So we'll make it out of cinnabar too. So chest or coffer. Cinnabar. Cinnabar. And then cabinet. That's not a cabinet. Cabinet. Let's try that again. Cinnabar. Alright, so all the furniture requirements are now queued. Oh, yeah, we stole his gear. Big Brody's like, mine now. It's not very good gear. Speaking of which, I'm not actually tailoring clothing. That should be... That will be in one of my next tasks to handle. For sure. You know, in my ever-growing list of tasks to do. Will I ever catch a break? Nah, probably never will. Good news is, at least the dorm's done. We'll start with 6. It's fine. I think everyone is probably smoothing out the... No, they're not smoothing this out. Okay, there's something I also wanted to change as an idea of why steel bars get bottlenecked. I'm going to make, until we have like, let's say, 50 steel bars. So I don't think that's been the reason why we haven't been stockpiling steel. I think it's just like not having the people doing it, but now at least I'm queuing up a big old stockpile. So my axe dwarves, checking up on them. Adequate axe dwarf. Novice. They're getting some skills. And then also importantly, they're getting discipline, fighting, dodging. Those are also related skills. Climbing doesn't really matter. In fact, you kind of don't want to have climbers for your marks dwarves because you don't want them doing weird climbing things. I think that got patched because that was an old problem. Did the population drop by 1? Yeah, intentionally. We exiled someone that was bit by a were animal. So it was definitely on purpose. Just taking a look at recent things. It's weird that, like, the mayor mandated certain goods to be made, but, like, I wasn't ever really told that I had a mayor. I kind of skipped the whole, like, oh, you have a mayor now. It's like, wait, what? I do? Since when? And then I've got now 1 empty bedroom as a result of moving the mayor into the mayor's bedroom. Okay. I might want to expand the farming a little bit. What was that? F4. Okay. Because, what is this, 7x5s? Sure, I'll just do another 7x5. Oh, no I won't. Let's do it the other way. Yeah, it happens when you hit pop 50. I think pop 50 is from hamlet to village. Right? Is that right? I don't want to say with authority, because I'm not the authority on this game. But I believe that's the case. Alright, your needs are not met. How is those Cinnabar bills going? We made the weapons rack. Tired of looking at that. Ooh, it is definitely winter. Things are freezing up. Alright, build. Workshops, farming, farm plots. And it's going to be... So 1 is for pigtails, and then the other 3 will be for plump helmets. Making sure the drinks are flowing. I think at this point I can... Alright, I already marked down that I have the guild hall. Ooh, masterpiece steel crossbow. Why are they still making crossbows? That's one of the reasons why I haven't rolled out. We should only really have 9. I don't know why we have a 10th. Oh, the hunter. Okay, no, never mind. That makes sense. Because I have 6 axe dwarves and 6 crossbow dwarves. And then I have the build do until you have 3, which is 9. But then we have a hunter, which is 10. So at this point, I think we're done making weapons entirely, which means the steel that we make should be earmarked for armor smithing at this point. It was just, we had a backlog of, like, extra weapons to do. Alright, mayor. Still waiting on the smoothing. Labor. Stone carvers. I'm going to have a woodcrafter only do it. Liara will either mine or stone smooth, as will Tobal, the other miner, so that they can like double up, because I don't have any mining tasks for them at the moment. And then this miner will also stone smooth and mine, because they're a talented miner. But Kilgore should only engrave, because he's the only engraver that we've got. We actually, Glitch is a skilled engraver, but yeah, let's allow it. When there's nothing to hunt, we can engrave. Okay. Thank you for tuning in to Dwarf Fortress, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but I'm not looking for advice, tips, or feedback, as stated in the description of this video. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhodamont.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhodamont.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow dwarves.